Hello, sir.
Hey,
So-
good afternoon, Amit.
Yeah. So basically, we are going to start the interview. So basically, just tell us about the core business for Indian market.
Core business for automation, OMRON automation.
OMRON automation for Indian market.
So in India, we are actually focusing on 6 key industries. One is, of course, automotive. And in automotive, we are talking about a lot of focus on EV. Then we are focusing on FNC, medical, logistics, which is also the warehouse segment, the digital industry, as well as the infrastructure industry.
Okay. Great. And how the trend of industrial automation has changed in India? You know, and how the OMRON taking this as an opportunity.
So definitely automation is picking up. As India is scaling up the manufacturing ladder, obviously there is going to be a greater demand for automation, and that was always there. That was happening for the last decade or so. But what the COVID has done the last 2 years is that it has accelerated this trend. Because what has there been the realization is that it is not just about automation replacing humans, or it's not just about labor cost versus automation cost. It's the availability of labor itself became a challenge. And then of course you have social distancing norms and so on and so forth.
Right.
So which has actually accelerated the adoption of automation in the Indian manufacturing industry. And this is obviously a trend which is also something that as OMRON we are contributing to. We are also beneficiaries of this trend, but we are also using this to come out with solutions which will help the factory managers address this particular problem of labor availability and the availability of not just the number of people but also the skill sets. So we are addressing this by way of our theme of having collaborative working with humans. So automation working together with humans, not as an either or replacement.
Okay, great. And post-COVID scenario hasn't changed. So what are the challenges you are facing in terms of delivery?
That's a touchy subject. So, frankly speaking, delivery has been a challenge. And we all know that there has been a semiconductor issue, for more than a year now. The industry and the entire industry is grappling with it. And not just the automation industry, everybody, including the PC manufacturers or the automotive companies, everybody is grappling. But what as OMRON, what we have done is we have essentially looked at 3 major steps. Of course, the basic thing of negotiating better with our suppliers, definitely yes, we have done that. But other than that, we have done 3 major steps. One is we have done significant product design changes.
Okay.
So we have redesigned some of our products so that we could move away from supercritical components. Of course, as you can imagine, this is not easy. But still, as a company, we did almost 1,000 such projects.
Okay.
That means we had 1,000 such redesigns in the last 1 year alone.
Okay, that's great.
And as a result of that, that has enabled us to improve the deliveries of so many of these products. The other thing that we have done is we have looked at our manufacturing capacity and we have increased it. So depending on the factory, it has been increased from 20 to 40%.
Okay.
And we have also gone beyond our own manufacturing capacity, and we have also looked at EMS. We have looked at third-party manufacturing and all. So essentially, we have really ramped up our manufacturing capacity. And the reason for that is that with the given supply chain issue, with the component shortage, earlier you could, your manufacturing or your production planning is not very, controllable or uniform. Earlier it was, possible because you did not have a supply chain issue. You produced according to demand.
Right.
But now it's the other way around. You don't have the component. You've got the demand.
Right.
So you don't know how to plan the manufacturing. And so that's why we have increased the capacity itself. And also that is a reflection of the increase in demand. And the third step that we have also taken is that we have looked at parallel production. So we have looked at producing the same product in multiple locations.
Okay.
So that in case of an issue in one particular location because of COVID or by the spread of COVID or lockdown or something like that.
Right.
We are not really stuck there. So with this, we are hopeful of overcoming the delivery challenge very soon.
Okay. Okay.
At least for some of our major products that we are selling. Yeah?
That's great. And basically, as you know that marketing is a basic fundamental for every businesses. So like what's your plan for aggressive marketing in India?
Yeah, I mean, of course, marketing is a fundamental, yes, but also I would say it's about the solutions that we are proposing. So for us, I would say our marketing strategy has really been to be in front of the customers, to be close to the customers. So even during the peak of lockdown or the COVID, we were still connected with our customers digitally, by webinars, by seminars, and regular communication with the customer. And I think that is what we are going to continue. But of course, we are expanding our capacity in terms of our people. We are also training our people. And while now physical movement has started, but at the same time, we are not going to give away the digital. So we are combining the reach of digital media, that is the webinars that we were having, together with physical reach now. So it's becoming like a force multiplier. And of course, we are going to continue to participate in exhibitions like this. So obviously, that is another strategy for us to go forward.
Okay.
Because we want to be close to the customers. And we already have 6 offices, as you might know, and we are present in about 13 locations in the country, both our sales and our engineering members. So we will continue with that trend of being close to the customers.
Okay, that's great. And basically, I need your opinion, I can say. What is the future trend of, industrial automation in India?
Well, I think it's going to be quite similar to what's happening globally. Okay, and what we will see is essentially 2 major trends. One is digitalization. We will see a lot of information, a lot of data being made available on the ERP and the MES systems, and a lot of data analytics coming in. We have some great demos here talking about traceability, for example, or predictive maintenance. These are good examples of data capturing and data analysis. And the other trend that we are going to see is man-machine collaboration or human-machine collaboration. So which means that we will see machine automation work together with people to actually help produce better, help produce more effectively. So what we have here is, for example, cobots, which are something that work together with humans. But also, as you might have noticed behind me on the aisle, there's an AMR that is moving around, and as you can see, that is moving around together with the people. Right. And so it is designed to work like that together with the humans. So it is designed to move goods or material from one place to another together along on a factory floor without any dedicated pathways. So which means it is collaborates with the workers, with the humans. So I think these are the 2 trends that are going to significantly grow for Indian industry as well.
Okay. And when we say human and machine, so there are 2 things coming in the same platform. So how how you are a safety concern?
So of course, safety is something that needs to be built in by design. Yeah. Of course, there are conventional safety scanners like the one behind us here, but this is, I would say, one way of doing things. In the sense that if we were to intrude the space, it would stop the robot. That's one thing. But when we are talking about collaborative working, so we need to have a different level of safety.
Right.
So, for example, the AMR that is moving around here, it's got safety scanners, onboard safety scanners. So it is able to detect obstacles. Now, whether that's humans or whether that's a machine, it is able to detect that obstacle. And when it detects an obstacle, it is able to take action against it. But similarly for cobots, so the cobots have built-in safety requirements. Yeah? In terms of, they have safety mechanisms built in terms of momentum, okay, or they have sensors built in. So I think all of that technology is coming by design so that it is safe to work with humans.
Okay, that's it. And last question, what's your future plan?
Well, future plan is to grow the business.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think. Well, quite frankly, there's a lot of focus on India today, and for all the right reasons, for all the good reasons. I think we are a very stable, democratic country.
Right.
We have just celebrated 75 years, and what it is telling the world is that there is a stability here. You know, we may not be moving, very fast, but at least we are moving in the right direction,
Right.
which is great. And that stability is useful for business. So I think we have an opportunity to take advantage of the China plus one. We have an opportunity to take advantage of the supply chain de-risking that is happening. And we also have the opportunity to take advantage of the huge demand, the domestic demand that exists in India. So I think the future is extremely bright for Indian manufacturing. We will see a lot more investment happening for manufacturing in India. We have already started to see that. This year has been great, and I think this is something that we will continue. And so, as OMRON, we would like to focus on India in a big way. And we've just drafted our 10-year plan, which we call the SF 2030 or Shaping the Future 2030. And this plan revolves around solving the society. It's in line with our OMRON mission statement of improving and contributing to improving the lives of the people and the society. So you cannot do that at a global level without looking at India, because 1/6 of humanity lives in India, right?
India, right.
So obviously, India has a big focus, as a country has a big focus for OMRON, and we will continue to invest going forward.
Thank you so much for the time, sir.
We are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.